Hi everyone, my name is Janine, and in this video I am going to show you how to create 3 different looks using this palette right here. This is e.l.f.'s Disney palette, and on the cover you see that there is Cruella de Vill from 101 Dalmatians. I absolutely love the look on the cover, and I had so much fun recreating this look. This is my second look of my 5 looks that I'm planning on creating for Halloween. Before I begin with the tutorial, I just want to show you briefly what the palette looks like on the inside. So I'm just going to open that up, and ta-da! As you can see here, there is a day look that you can use these 4 shadows for, and then there's a night look that you can use these 4 shadows for. So I'm going to show you how to create a day look and then transition that look into like a night look. And then I will show you how to use these 4 colors to create a very dramatic eye, which I am currently wearing. This is so much fun and very appropriate for Halloween. So with that said, let's get started with this tutorial. Alright, I'm going to first start off by priming my lids with e.l.f. eye primer, and this is included in the kit. Just make sure you blend it out, and I definitely would apply the eye primer from the lash line all the way to beneath the brow bone. And the reason I say this is because we're going to be placing shadows all over our eyes, and we want to ensure that we have a nice stable eye base. Now I'm going to apply my e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer in the color Beige onto my eyelids, just so that I have a little bit more color to work with. I'm only dotting a small amount because you don't need a lot of this, because it is very opaque in color, and it's very creamy when it comes to applying it to the lids, so it blends out really easily. Now with Puppy Love, which is the very first color in the day look, I'm just going to use an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply this right underneath my brow bone. This color is going to work as the highlight in the look, which is why I'm applying it underneath my brow bone. I'm not going to apply too much of this product. I'm also going to apply Puppy Love to the inner tear duct area just to lighten that up. And now I'm going to follow through with the next color, which is Coat of Dreams. And this is what Coat of Dreams looks like in the palette. I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush that I used earlier. I'm applying this to my inner tear duct area, and I'm doing the same to both of my eyelids. So the next color that I'm going to pick up is Cruelty, and I'm using the same brush that I used earlier. This is a very shimmery light sage green. Now with Cruelty, I'm actually going to apply this to my lash line, and I'm going to work all the way up to my crease. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more color because I see that it's not as saturated as I would like, so I'm going to pick up a little bit more color. This is extremely frosty and glittery. Now for Sewage, I'm going to work this onto my lash line, just the outer third of my lash line, and I'm going to slowly build this into my crease. It just adds a really beautiful smoky effect, and this is very nice for day wear. If you are looking to be a little creative with your everyday eye look, then I would definitely try this out. It definitely adds in a little bit of color and personality to your look. To finish up the look, you can definitely fix up your brows. My brows are not fixed up, and I would highly suggest curling your lashes, like so. Both sets. I like to just squeeze once and then let go. And then right after that, I really am in love with this mascara. It's by e.l.f. It's called their 3-in-1 mascara. It lengthens, defines, and volumizes, but I like this mascara in particular because it creates the illusion of having really long and false lashes. I also like this mascara in particular because the wand is incredible to look at. There is a ball of spikes at the end, and the rest of it is very spiky as well. When you apply this, I'm just going to demo what I'm referring to. You can see that the lashes automatically look longer and more defined, so I really like this. And I love to use the little ball to get into the little corners over here like that, and on the lower lash line, which works really well, as you can see. So I applied a nice thin layer of mascara. If you want to, you can be more adventurous and apply a lot more mascara, but for this look, since it is a day look, I thought that I would just apply a nice thin layer of mascara. So now we're going to go ahead and head out to a night look. If you wanted to smoke this out slightly for a night look, I actually would take Little Beast, and I would work slowly with this color because it is a brown and it may look muddy if you apply too much of the color. just slightly in the crease just to define it slightly. I like this color in particular because it's a brown, but it's not a dark, dark brown. And as you can see, just applying a little bit of this product works really great to not only define my crease, but also create more of a night look. So there we go. And then the last thing that I would do if you were planning on making this into a night look, I would take my eyelash curler and just recurl my lashes. And what I really love about this mascara in particular, it just works really well when you do curl your lashes again after you've applied it. And my lashes look even more curled or longer than they did with just the mascara and the first coat of curling. So yay for curlers. And that would complete the day look and transitioning this look into night. Now we're going to go into the Halloween look. So I went ahead and I removed the makeup from day to night, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with the dramatic Halloween look. But before I do that, I just want to say that I went ahead and I primed my lids with the e.l.f. eye primer, which I have right here. And then after I did that, I went ahead and I applied the e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer, which is right here, just so that I would skip some steps and speed up on time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. The first color that I'm going to pick up from the second palette is, or the second part of the palette is, Spotted, which is a very shimmery champagne color, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. Professional Blending Brush. And this color is going to go beneath my brow bone, and I'm going to work it right here on my inner tear duct area, just to lighten that area slightly. The next color that I'm going to pick up is Manic, and it's a bronzy brown. Make sure that you tap off any excess, because as you can see here, I just tapped once and all of this fell out. Now I'm going to apply the color that I just mentioned onto my lash line, and I'm going to work this color into my crease. I'm applying it only onto my lid like this. So what I did to one eye, I went ahead and I did to the other eye as well, and I'm applying it to the lids. I'm kind of leaving the inner corner alone. I don't want to put too much color there because I feel it's going to darken it too much. So I'm concentrating the color mainly on the center portion of my lid, working out to the outer portion. So now with my blending brush, I'm just going to blend out those harsh lines so it looks a little bit more clean. When you blend out, you lose the saturation of the color that you apply onto your lids. So I highly suggest going back with just a little bit of the color that you had on your lids, like Manic, and I'm going to apply that directly on the center portion right here so that it can be more seen. With e.l.f.'s Defining Eyeshadow Brush, I'm going to apply that to Little Beasts. And this is a shimmery brown. It's not as shimmery as any of the other colors. It has more of a matte finish to it. Now let's go in with Little Beast, and I'm applying this on the outer portion of my eye right here, and I'm building that color up slightly. And I'm going to work it slowly into the crease. I'm going to try to create a C shape. So the last color in the palette that I'm going to use is Extinction, and I'm using a very stiff, flat eyeshadow brush to apply this color. I'm going to apply this color to the crease right here, and I'm going to slowly work it into the lash line like this. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the color, and I'm tapping off any excess. It's very important to do that. And I'm working it into the crease. I like the stiff brush for this in particular because since it is such a dark color, I don't want this going on everywhere on my eye. So a stiff brush like this works best when you're working with dark colors and you really want them to be placed on a specific area. I noticed that I applied the dark color all the way in close to my inner tear duct area, so I'm just going to blend out that line so it's not as harsh. I went ahead and I applied another layer of Extinction on top of the crease, and I'm blending that out now. I'm going to pick up a little bit more Manic, and I am placing Manic to the center portion of my lid. I'm going to go ahead and go back with Spotted and just a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply that right underneath my brow bone just to intensify that color because I noticed it kind of fell flat when I started to apply all the other colors in the collection, and working that color into the crease. I'm also going to go back with the color Coat of Dreams, and I'll show you what that looks like quickly. Coat of Dreams is from the Day Look, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this, and I'm going to apply that right underneath my brow bone. This definitely works really nice. I like the way this is turning out. This is a nice brown. It's not brown, it's like it's a nice like champagne gold, and I'm applying that right underneath my brow bone because I really want to highlight my brow bone so it doesn't fall flat on camera. So now the next thing that I'm going to use is a gel eyeliner, and I'm just going to use a small pencil brush with my gel eyeliner to line both my eyes. It's quite simple to line your eyes, and I really like using pencil brushes in particular because, or lip pencil brushes in particular, because these have nice little, as you can see, angle right here, and this angle allows you to get into the corners, and it makes applying eyeliner a breeze. So something I suggest. And I also suggest gel eyeliner for beginners because if you make a mistake, it's very easy to clean up. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to both my eyelids, and I'm going to start off on the inner tear duct area, and I'm going to work my way outward. I highly suggest starting off with a very thin line so that you can gradually build up that line. If it's too thick of a line, you're going to have something that you may not even like. So I start off thin, and then I gradually work my way to a thicker line. So I went ahead and I applied my foundation, I filled in my brows, just the basic things. So now what we're going to do is finish up the look by using their lip and cheek stain. I have two, both of them here. The first color they have is the Day one, and I'll show you what that looks like on my hand right here, and that's what it looks like, and this is what it looks like in the container or the pencil itself. And then the Night one is this one, which I love. I think it's so vibrant. So these are the two that they have, and I'm going to show you how to use this now. So the first thing you're going to do is figure out where you want this to be placed. For me, I really like the idea of the darker color being placed, because this is the color I provide you for nightwear, right here. And I also want it to be placed right here. I want it to somewhat match up, and I may even lengthen it slightly. Once you figure out where you want it to be placed, you're going to take a stippling brush. This is the same stippling brush I use for my foundation, and you're just going to blend that into the skin like this. Please keep in mind this is extremely vibrant, and it's perfect for the Halloween look. I probably would not wear this out on a daily basis as a cheek stain because it's really vibrant. It's a really pretty color probably for the lips instead. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to both, and I'm just blending it out with my stippling brush. It works really well for that. So there we go. I have a nice rosy complexion. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the red one, and I'm going to line my lips. I do have foundation on top of my lips, so it makes it a little bit easier to apply this. When you have foundation on top of your lips, it works as a nice base layer. So when you apply the color on top, it's just going to show up more true to what you see here on the pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you stay tuned for future videos. This is my second look of my 5 looks that I plan on creating for Halloween. The first look was a Maleficent look from Sleeping Beauty, and I will insert a clip of that if you'd like to see it. And this is the second look of the palette. I plan on creating 3 more looks, not 4. And I'm going to be, my sister's going to be doing the next look, which is the Evil Queen from Snow White. After that, I plan on doing a masquerade look, and then I will do a vampire tutorial, because those are the 2 looks that I plan on wearing out for Halloween. Before I end this video, I just want to show you something that I did use on my lips on top of the pencils that were included in the kit. I went ahead and I used this right here. This is by e.l.f. It's their Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick, and this is a Movie Star. I just apply this right on top because I noticed that my lips looked a little bit too matte, and because they looked matte, I noticed that the skin on the inner portion of my lips looked very dry and did not look very nice. So I thought that I would apply this on top, and it did an amazing job of smoothing out that line, and my lips feel really soft as well. I actually went ahead and I filmed a review on all the colors in the collection, so if you'd like to see that, I'll post a link for that in the bottom bar. I also have their brand new Jumbo Eye Pencils, and I have them over there. I'll go get them really quickly, and then I'll show you what I'm referring to. I have it right here, and the first color I pop out is this one right here. This is called Turkish Coffee. I'm just going to quickly show you what the color payout is like on these. And there it is. Isn't that really cool looking? I love it. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this video and that you stay tuned for future videos. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Oh wait, if you like this video, please thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye!